Hello everyone, and welcome back to Tales of Berseria. I'm recording this the day after the last recording, so those videos have not yet gone up. They should be going up in a few hours, actually. So, haven't gotten any word back on how the new video length idea is going yet, but hopefully I will soon. We are trying to search for Laphicet, right? Thank you, R1. Can always count on you to bail me out my time of need. I believe they said he was up in the forest, maybe? So, we're gonna go up here and see if we can find him. Silly Laphicet, running away when he has a fever and whatnot. What a foolish boy. Where could he be? Probably where the star on the map is at, if I had to guess. I just tried to walk through a river there for a second. That was foolish. There's still prickle boars left. You would think that I had, like, slaughtered their entire race, but there's still more of them just hanging around.
Laphicet! Velvet, can you walk? How's your fever? I'm fine. I was just taking a break. Oh, you little... You know better than this, Laphicet. Running off without telling me. What if something happened to you? You wouldn't be the only one hurt. Do you understand that? I'm sorry. If you want to do something, just ask. I know I'm a crummy big sister, and I can't afford to buy you all the things you want. No, that's not why I went out. You see, it was just... I get it. You're right. I forgot the flowers for the graves. Yeah, so I was going out to the Cape, and I thought... You want to see the ocean too, don't you? Well, yeah, that too. Fine. Just for today, though. Are you sure? I am. But next time you run off like that, I'm strapping you to your bed. Yes, ma'am. Good. It's off to the Cape, then. Hooray!
I always get interrupted. I was gonna say threats, they always work out. Anyways, skip.
Remember how we went out together to pick princessias on the morning of Celica's funeral? Yeah. I was only 4, but I remember. We couldn't find any in the village or at the Cape. Right, because the demons had made a mess of them. And then you suddenly started climbing down the edge of the cliff. You ran over and grabbed me. You had the scariest look on your face. Of course I did. Do you have any idea what I'd do if I lost you too? You'd still have Arthur. He'd help you. He'll help the world. He's quite the guy. That's probably true. But I'd still miss you like you wouldn't believe. I know. I'm sorry, sis. But down the cliff from where you were, a lone pair of princessia were blooming. I remember. A gentle breeze came in, and it smelled like Celica. That's right. That's why I believe those flowers were a message from her. Do you know what princessia flowers signify? An irreplaceable treasure, and wishes for good health for many years to come. Right. And that sums up my feelings nicely, Laphicet. Yeah. Me too, sis.
Those must be some really amazing flowers. But anyways, we've got Laphicet with us. Can he, like, actually fight? I'd imagine no, because, you know, he's a little kid. But, what button do I press? That one. No, he does not. All right. Didn't think so, but, you know, it was worth checking. Don't really need to fight all of these prickle boars we run by, but I guess I'll fight this one. May as well get one fight in. Gotta remember this soul gouge thing and not mess it up. There we go. Bring it on, you stupid animals. You stand no chance. Oh, my steering edge, how dare you? You get another soul in here. There we go, now we're talking. Easy.
Not bad.
All right. Oh, wait a minute, there's another skid. Dude, these skids need to be more noticeable.
How about I make you some apple boo when we get home, Laphicet? Apple boo? What's that? Grated apples. Whenever I caught a cold when I was little, Celica would make it for me. It's sweet and tart and juicy and crisp. Eating it always made me feel better. Well, apples are good for you. But what does the boo mean? When I was a baby, I would always say boo-boo when I wanted to eat an apple. So that's where the name comes from. Wait, you called apples boo-boo? You must have been a strange baby. You used to do the same thing. When Celica and I heard you, we laughed so hard. Boo!
Boo-boo. How do you end up calling an apple boo-boo? That's just... The only thing you call boo-boo is when you're hurt or when you're talking about Yogi Bear's best friend. Let's be real.
Just look at all these. This place never changes, does it? It does too change. The seasons, the wind, the weather. Change one and the sea's totally different. And the same goes for what lies across the sea. Across the sea? Sometimes I just don't know what you're talking about. Hey, Velvet. Thank you for taking me out here today. You don't need to thank me. Hey, Laphi. Do you know why it is that birds fly? Well, if they didn't, they couldn't catch food or escape from predators. Thought so. But you know, I think there's more to it than that. A bird that's born with wings has to... A demon! Laphicet, run! No matter how much it hurts, run! Velvet! Don't be scared. You can do it. You're going to be strong, like Arthur. No, you can't! Go! Why is a demon here? I don't want to go alone! You have to! Don't let your feelings get in the way, or that thing will kill you too! Please, go!
Get out of here, boy. You're just gonna be a liability. So clearly I can't do any damage to this thing because, probably because I'm not an exorcist or whatever it's called. So we're probably, yep, knew it.
It's just like Arthur said. I have to do this! Stop! Face me, demon! Velvet. Is this what?
I've come to the conclusion that Arthur is the done man of this game. So far, at least.
How did I get home? Velvet! Laphi, you're all right. Sorry. It's all my fault. No. If you weren't there, there's no telling what might have happened to me. Your old one broke, right? You've got beautiful hair. It would be a waste if you didn't take care of it. I'll make a new world. A world where my sister can be happy.
Ah, that's the starting of either an antagonist or a protagonist. Could be either way, to be honest.
Scarlet Night? What's going on? Was it all a dream? No, it wasn't!
What the heck is going on now? I got Laphicet's comb, though. That's pretty sick, I guess. Oh, dear.
No! What's happening? Luffy! Where are you?
I'm telling you, man, replace all of these demons with White Zetsu, and basically the Infinite Tsukiyomi has been cast. That's all I can ever think of when I see red moons.
What is going on? This is no time to be scared. I have to find Luffy.
What you really need to do is stop talking over me, Velvet. Oh, this looks horrible. There are so many enemies around. Chest.
The village.
Dibs. Awesome. I should probably equip that, actually, because I don't have anything equipped in the, in that slot. Accessory slot. Awesome. I guess I'm going to the forest? Look at all of these probably dead and or unconscious people. How unfortunate. But we gotta focus on number one, and that's Laffy at the moment. To the forest once again. Is this where I'm supposed to be going?
Don't give up. Never give up.
I'm still getting text going on, so I imagine this is the right direction. Probably need to, he's probably over the, that altar ruin or whatever it is. I'm not even sure if it's an altar. Hey, it looked kind of like an altar that had caved in. But we don't really have anywhere else to go anyways, so it's our best bet. I like the controller vibrates a little bit whenever something catches sight of me, so even if I don't see something that has seen me, I'll be able to tell by the controller. That's pretty nice.
Luffy! Arthur!
What is happening up here?
Velvet!
You.
Oh, thank goodness. You kept Luffy safe, didn't you, Arthur?
One more sentiment to cast off.
Velvet, run! Arthur!
Here, once, was the seal to the underworld broken. And tonight, here shall be born the power to save the world. With Laphicet's life as a sacrifice.
What? What are you saying?
I think it's safe to say that Arthur is no longer the Dunban of the game, despite them having similar setups of swordsman, right arm doesn't work, etc. This is definitely not something Dunban would do.
Arthur, no!
Let him go. This is an offering to the world.
Why would you?
Nothing can save him now.
No, no, no!
I see you will not change. Ever a slave to emotion.
Shinron?
A demon that feeds on demons.
Arthur.
A Therian.
Is he, like, controlling the demons somehow, or what's happening here? Oh, I'm using the claw now. That's pretty sick. Oh, look at it go. What a claw that is. Oh, she's upset. When they said that this was a much darker Tales game, they meant it, man. They have delivered already. Okay, this super mega claw thing is pretty sick. I'm liking it so far.
Take a look around. Daemonblight has spread through the village. But do not fear. With my power as an exorcist, I, Artorius Colbrand, will end your pain.
Ceres.
Why is it that birds fly? Behold my answer. Velvet.
Arthur.
I ask no forgiveness. The sin is mine to bear.
Holy cow, man. Things went from like a 3 to a 24 really fast.
I will make you pay.
Oh, she's in that tower now. Alright, so I think we're done with, like, the prologue of the game. A lot of experience, though, so at least we got something out of it, right? And nearly 250 gold. There's always a silver lining, I suppose, you know, when your brother-in-law turns on you, your little brother dies, and you become a demon. At least you got money going for you. Money is the only constant, I guess. But anyways, let's see what happens next. On lower battle difficulties, enemies attack less frequently and with less force, making them easier to defeat, but higher difficulties offer benefits such as improved item drops from enemies. I believe we're playing on moderate, which is not the hardest difficulty, but I think it is the second hardest. I think there are 4 settings: easy, normal, moderate, and hard. Or maybe there isn't a normal. Maybe it's easy, moderate, hard. I can't remember, but I'm going to stay on moderate for now unless I start to have too easy of a time or too difficult of a time. Then I might change it depending. Also, some effects of potentite? Is that word potentite? I don't think I've ever seen that word. It might be a word made up for this game. Only activate on certain difficulty levels. You can change battle difficulty at any time by choosing options from the system menu. That's handy.